Welcome back to the channel. Today we have something truly chilling for you. From unexplained disappearances to terrifying encounters with creatures unknown, we'll explore the chilling reality that sometimes the most beautiful places hide the darkest secrets. So grab a blanket, turn off the lights, and prepare to be disturbed because we're about to journey into the heart of unsettling true stories that prove even paradise can have its horrors.
Picture this, a beautiful summer day. The sun is high in the sky, casting a golden glow on the sparkling blue water. Seagulls call out, children laugh as they chase the waves, and families relax on the warm sand, enjoying their day at the beach. It's an idyllic scene, the kind of day that memories are made of. But on this particular day, a chilling event unfolded, shattering the tranquility and leaving behind a mystery that continues to baffle investigators and terrify beachgoers to this day.
It was a day like any other when 12-year-old Emily Parker skipped happily alongside her parents, eager to build sandcastles and splash in the surf. The beach was bustling with activity, a hive of laughter and joyous shrieks as families soaked up the summer sun. Emily, with her bright smile and infectious laughter, was the picture of youthful innocence, her bright pink swimsuit a stark contrast to the deep blue of the ocean that beckoned her closer.
Her parents, vigilant and watchful, never let their daughter stray too far from their sight. They kept a close eye as Emily, her bucket and spade in hand, trotted towards the water's edge, her laughter mingling with the rhythmic roar of the waves. The ocean, vast and powerful, seemed to hold a special allure for the young girl, drawing her in with its mesmerizing ebb and flow.
Minutes turned into an eternity as Emily's parents basked in the warmth of the sun, their eyes occasionally scanning the shoreline where they had last seen their daughter. The rhythmic crash of the waves seemed to lull them into a false sense of security, their minds briefly drifting to other things. But as the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the sand, a chilling realization gripped them. Emily was nowhere to be seen.
Panic, raw and immediate, surged through their veins as they frantically searched the crowded beach, their eyes desperately scanning every face, every child, hoping against hope that it was all a terrible misunderstanding. The once comforting sounds of laughter and playful screams now seemed to mock their growing terror, each passing second amplifying the sickening feeling that something was terribly wrong.
Their calls for Emily, laced with desperation, echoed across the beach, cutting through the joyous atmosphere like a shard of glass. The carefree chatter of other beachgoers faded into an unsettling silence as people stopped, their smiles replaced with looks of concern as they too joined the search for the missing girl.
The once vibrant beach, now cloaked in the shadow of fear and uncertainty, became a scene of frantic activity. Strangers united by a common purpose, their faces etched with a mixture of concern and dread, combed through the shoreline, their hearts pounding with a mixture of hope and despair. But despite their tireless efforts, Emily remained missing.
As darkness descended, casting an eerie glow on the now deserted beach, the harsh reality of the situation sank in. The waves, once a source of joy and wonder, now seemed to whisper secrets, their rhythmic roar a constant reminder of the mystery that unfolded on that fateful day. The investigation, thorough and extensive, yielded no answers, no clues, no witnesses, no trace of the young girl who had vanished without a trace.
Theories, ranging from accidental drowning to a stranger abduction, swirled around like the ocean currents, each one more unsettling than the last. But none of them could definitively explain what happened to Emily on that sunny afternoon.
Our next story takes us to the open ocean, where a group of friends on a diving trip soon realize their aquatic adventure is about to turn into a terrifying fight for survival. Imagine the crystal clear waters of the Caribbean, a paradise for divers seeking to explore the vibrant coral reefs and encounter the exotic marine life that call these waters home. The sun, a brilliant orb in the azure sky, cast shimmering rays that danced upon the ocean's surface, beckoning the group of friends deeper into its embrace.
Their laughter echoed through their scuba gear, muffled by the water, as they marveled at the kaleidoscope of colors that surrounded them. Schools of fish, a dazzling array of shapes and sizes, darted in and out of the coral formations, seemingly oblivious to the presence of the human visitors in their domain.
But as the group ventured farther from the safety of their anchored boat, a sense of unease began to creep into their underwater paradise. The light, once vibrant and welcoming, grew dimmer as they descended deeper, the ocean floor a tapestry of shadows that danced and shifted in the fading illumination. The familiar sounds of marine life, once a source of wonder, took on an unsettling tone, their calls and clicks echoing through the water like whispers in the dark.
It was then that they noticed it, a presence, vast and unseen, lurking in the depths below. At first, it was just a subtle shift in the current, a barely perceptible movement that sent a shiver down their spines. But as they continued their descent, the feeling intensified, the water around them growing heavy with an unseen menace. Their laughter died in their throats, their eyes darting nervously through the murky depths, searching for the source of their unease.
The once welcoming ocean now felt alien and threatening, its depths concealing an unknown terror that sent their hearts pounding against their rib cages. Then it emerged from the gloom, a creature unlike anything they had ever encountered before. Its massive form, a grotesque silhouette against the fading light, moved with a serpentine grace that belied its size. Its skin, a patchwork of mottled grey and sickly green, seemed to absorb the remaining light, leaving only its eyes, cold and calculating, to pierce through the gloom.
Panic, primal and instinctive, surged through the group as they fumbled with their dive gear, their movements clumsy and frantic in the face of the unknown danger. The creature, its intentions unclear, circled them slowly, its massive body casting an oppressive shadow that swallowed them whole. They huddled closer together, their eyes wide with terror, their breathing shallow and rapid as they watched the creature's every move.
Its size alone was enough to send chills down their spines, but it was the look in its eyes, a cold, predatory intelligence that truly terrified them.
Chapter 3: Whispers in the Sand. Our final tale brings us ashore to a seemingly tranquil stretch of coastline with a haunting past. Nestled between towering cliffs and caressed by the relentless rhythm of the waves, this beach, known as Whispering Sands, had always been shrouded in an unsettling air of mystery. Locals whispered tales of restless spirits, of lives claimed by the unforgiving sea, and of a darkness that clung to the shore, unseen but ever present. The beach itself was undeniably beautiful, a crescent of pristine white sand that shimmered under the watchful gaze of the moon. The waves, their ceaseless ebb and flow, painted intricate patterns on the shore, their rhythmic roar a constant reminder of the ocean's raw power. But beneath the surface beauty, a palpable sense of unease permeated the air, a chilling dissonance that whispered of unseen forces and forgotten tragedies. Tourists, drawn to the beach's secluded charm and breathtaking sunsets, often reported feeling a strange heaviness in the air, a sense of being watched by unseen eyes. Their laughter and carefree chatter seemed to dissipate quickly, swallowed by the silence that hung heavy over the shore. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of blood orange and deep violet, the shadows seemed to lengthen, stretching out like grasping claws, drawing the unwary deeper into the beach's unsettling embrace. Fishermen, their faces weathered by years spent battling the elements, spoke of strange lights that danced across the water at night, of disembodied voices carried on the wind, and of a bone-chilling cold that seeped into their bones even on the warmest of nights. They spun tales of shipwrecks and lost souls, their voices hushed with a mixture of fear and respect, their eyes reflecting the ancient wisdom of those who had witnessed the ocean's unforgiving nature. One particular tale, whispered around crackling fires and under the cloak of darkness, sent shivers down the spines of even the most skeptical listeners. It spoke of a young woman, her heart filled with love and longing, who would walk the beach every night, her lantern held high, searching for her beloved. A sailor lost to the sea's cruel embrace. Some say her spirit still wanders the beach, her lantern a flickering beacon in the darkness, searching for the love she lost so long ago. Others whisper that her sorrow, etched into the very fabric of the place, is what gives Whispering Sands its unsettling aura, a constant reminder of the ocean's power to both captivate and destroy.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more chilling tales. And remember, sometimes the scariest places are the ones we least expect.